Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm not a chef, and I don't have assistants, and I don't have swap outs, and I don't have a, what are they called? A food fashion person? A food stylist. I don't have any of those things, and I'm actually not a very good cook, but we're gonna try some things. I'm gonna make steak, and mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. So, let's start. Now, one thing you're gonna learn about me is I'm a complete, vegetable phobe. I'm not a fan. What I'm doing, I have Brussels sprouts. And I took off some of the, I have no idea what I'm doing here. My stove just like beeped at me for like 5 minutes. It did it again. I forgot to press the on button. I'm gonna cut the Brussels sprouts into quarters because I figure the smaller, I don't know what I'm finding in these Brussels sprouts. The smaller the pieces, the crispier they'll be. Halves? Quarters? Halves are fine. These are tiny. I'm gonna make... Alton is my god. I love him. I have 2 of his cookbooks. I would have gotten the 3rd, but it's just a rehash of the first one with like an extra picture of a pig in the back or something. Literally, I'm not even like being facetious. Big word. I'm not even joking. Like, you literally open the book and he's like, now with an extra cutout of a pig. So we have Brussels sprout halves. I'm going to salt them. Salt. I should have oiled them first. Yeah, let's point at the asparagus. You don't want to look at me. Asparagus, Brussels sprouts. Let's look at the Brussels sprouts. Okay, and then a little bit of olive oil. If it'll come out of the bottle. With the steak, I'm going to pan sear it in this. My lovely cast iron pan, which I've never used before. I hope they both fit. Pause again, because watch this. The only way I can film the stove is to unplug the toaster. Wait, look at this. This is my kitchen setup right here. That's the steak we're going to be cooking. That's where the camera's going to go. Right there. Where the toaster is right now. So, I got to unplug that. BRB. I'm going to coat the steaks in olive oil and salt and pepper, and then we're going to stick them in the pan. That is such a pretty sound! The reason this came about, now that I've lost my train of thought, is I had a really long day at work, so I went to the liquor store. No, I went and bought some wine. Pinot Noir, Yellowtail, cheap as what anything, and delicious. How do you get this off the pan? Wait, you gotta watch this. This looks like it'll be funny. Funny or delicious, or both. Get off the pan! Oh, don't be mean. Don't be mean. You are filet mignon. You are not supposed to be mean. There we go. End of the story. I bought Pinot Noir and I decided I'd make a sauce out of it. It's not as interesting a story now that I'm pissed off at my steak. Because it looks like, it doesn't look like it's supposed to look. Wait, look at this. It doesn't, look at this. It's all, it looks like it's already finished cooking, but it's like not pretty on the inside. On the outside, either. Inside or outside. Well, let's do it. Alton says, let's stick it in the oven. Something's gonna explode. I can tell. Something, ooh! Turn off the burner! Something's gonna explode. It's gonna be so overdone. Oh, I almost have a pretty bit. Oh, and it's not even overdone in the middle. This might turn out wonderful. So, I don't have a well-learned 2-year college knowledge of when steak is done. My friend Jessica did tell me one trick that, like, apparently this is rare, like feeling your hand, this is rare, medium, well, you don't want to eat it anymore. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a lump of butter, sticking it in the potatoes, Showing you the potatoes. Might be easier if I just put them over here. Showing you the potatoes. And get a masher. And get out the frustration of the... Get out the frustration of the day because I took out the potatoes too soon. You know what? Maybe this is good. This is a good thing because this makes life interesting. This makes my vlog interesting. Who would want to see it turn out perfectly? Then I would just be another Food Network goonie. You didn't see that? If Julia Child can do that, I can. Okay. Who's to see? I am going to cut up some... I'm going to cut up some shallots. Or one shallot, because there's really only enough for one. Why do they come in a box, by the way? I am crying a lot right now. It's just a shallot. Why should it make me cry? Oh, God. Okay. I'm not even overreacting. Like, I'm an overreactor, but this isn't... This is serious. Okay. 2 garlic cloves. 1 shallot in the pot. Brown these up. And start scraping the bottom. Can I just say that garlic is godly? It smells like God in here. I'm going to put some butter in the pan. So in goes the wine. And now we can actually deglaze. And, you know, get wine all over the stove. And I'm just going to, you know, stick in thingy rosemary in. Now we'll see what percolates. If nothing else, it'll taste like rosemary wine. And I am fine with that. Ow! Whoa! Dude! I just sauced my foot! It tastes professional and lovely. Not yet, it's still wine in a pan. Holy mother of stupid. They're fine. They're fine. See, that's what Food Network should be. This is what Food Network should be. Someone bumbling around the kitchen, missing ingredients, dropping spatulas, burning their... No, I will not burn my hand on a cast iron skillet for your amusement. I am sorry. Okay, so this is what life looks like when you're not a chef and you don't have a food stylist. So let's try this. I have the sneaking suspicion that my steak is completely overdone. I am wrong! It's like opening a present. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the little steaky. Look at the perfect steak. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. It's pink. It's pink in the middle. How did I do that? I guessed. And here's my sauce, my lovely sauce. Food Network Orgasm Shop. Doesn't stink. And this thing. That'll help. Okay. If you hide it in mashed potatoes, it's great. So that's it. That's my very yummy steak, very perfect mashed potatoes, lovely sauce, and not good Brussels sprouts. Thank you. Now I have to clean the kitchen. Yes.